Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I crochet this cute bunny hat. The two colors I'm going to be using are baby pink and white, and this yarn is super thin, so I'm going to be tripling it like so, but you can use just two if you want, and I want mine to be thick, so that's why I'm using 3. You're going to make a slip knot and make sure you don't pull it too tight. Now you're going to make 42 chains, so that's basically yarning over and pulling through the hoop 42 times. Now you're going to half double crochet in each of the chains, so you have just 5 chains left. You're going to do 4 half double crochets with the first color of your yarn before switching over to the second color. So this is the 4th stitch, and it's on this stitch you're going to add your second color. So you make a slip knot again and then put your hook through it. So there should be 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through those 4 loops. So you're also going to do 4 half double crochets using the white, and then you're going to switch back to pink. Whenever you get to each 4th half double crochet, you're going to make sure you always have 3 loops on your hook, because you're going to need it to effectively change colors. You're then going to pull this extra white yarn here before cutting it. Before you switch to another color, always pull on the other yarn to help tighten the spaces between the stitches. Now you're going to keep on switching colors like this till the end of the row until we have just 5 chains left. You're going to do a single crochet in each of the 5 chains. To do a single crochet, you don't need to yarn over first, just go directly into the chain and then yarn over and bring it up through the 2 loops. So this is what it should look like. You're going to flip it over and then continue the same thing that you were doing. So at this end we have the single crochet row, while at the other end we have the half double crochet row. From here onwards we're going to crochet in the back loops only. Let me show what I mean. So if you look close, you can see that there are 2 loops, the front loop and the back loop. So assuming I was going into the front loops, this is what I will do. But we're going to go into the back loop, so we're going to just put it inside this one behind it here. So you're going to carry the white yarn along by going under it and then into the back loop. So this is the end where you have the 5 single crochet rows. So you're just going to do another 5 single crochet rows on top of it. We're going to do half double crochet while still alternating colors till the end of the row. You're basically going to do half double crochets till you get to the single crochet end, and then you do single crochet there. At the end of every half double crochet row, you yarn over once, then turn your work and continue crocheting. At the end of every single crochet row, you're not going to yarn over, you're just going to turn your work like that. You're going to go ahead and crochet 48 more rows, just like these 2 rows we did. When you're done, pass your yarn through the loop and make a slip knot. You then pull on your other colored yarn and cut it off. As you can see here, the smaller part which is up is the single crochet end, while the larger part which is down is the half double crochet end. This is the side of the half double crochet where the thread is showing, and that side is going to be our right side, while the other side that no thread is showing is going to be the part that will be inside the hat. You're going to fold it into 2 like this, so that this part of the thread will show, so that when you now fold it like this, the thread will not show. Now you're going to join the 2 sides together by doing slip knots from the beginning of the row to the end of the row. For this part that's closer to you, you're going to be going into the back loops only, while the other side you're going to be going into the front loops only. So you're going to keep on going into the back loops and the front loops till the end of the row. Make sure you don't miss any stitch, if not the hat is going to look somehow. When you're done, you're going to yarn over through the loops and then do a slip knot. Then you cut the yarn and then just pull the yarn through. After that, you're going to flip the hat inside out so that you can sew the top of the hat. So you're going to be tucking all the loose yarns inside the stitches instead of cutting them. So this is what it should look like after joining them together. Now that you're done, you're just going to get a long piece of yarn and start going into the stitches till you get to the place you started from. And this space that we're closing now is the single crochet end, not the half double crochet end. When you get to where you started from, you're going to pull both yarns to close the space. And don't worry about not closing it properly, you're still going to sew it later on. When you're done pulling, you're going to make a knot and then weave in the excess. If you don't have a crochet needle, you can get a long piece of yarn and use your crochet hook to do a slip stitch to join the two sides together and close the space. You guys, this is so much easier with a needle, so if you have one, please use it instead. And when you're done, you weave in the excess like before. So I'm just turning the hat to the right side, and this is what it looks like. You're going to begin by making a magic circle. So you're going to go under this one and bring out this other one from under it. You're going to chain 2 and then you're going to do 8 double crochets inside this circle that you just made. You're going to pull on this other yarn here in order to close the circle. Then you go into the first chain here and make a slip knot. This first one here, not the one beside it. This first one here, yeah. And then you make a slip knot by pulling the yarn out from under the V. So you pull the yarn out from there and then you pull it again out of the second one. Chain 1 and then do 8 single crochets in 8 respective stitches. That is 1 single crochet per stitch. Get a different color of yarn or a stitch marker if you have one. So this one is going to serve as a stitch marker. You're going to just insert it in the stitch that is just directly beside your last single crochet. You want to make sure the yarn is long enough so it doesn't pull out while crocheting. Now you're going to do 2 double crochets in 1 stitch for the next 8 stitches. Now that that is done, you're going to single crochet till the end of the row. If you look closely, you see that there's a place where the single crochet and double crochet always meet. So it's in between that space you're going to want to end and begin every row. I'm just taking the white yarn off because I don't need it anymore for now. You're going to do 2 double crochets again in each stitch till the end of the row. Now you're going to do another single crochet till the end of the row. You're going to do 1 double crochet in each stitch till the end of the row. Then you do 1 row of single crochet. So you're going to begin your increases now, which is 1 normal double crochet, a second normal double crochet, and then into the third chain you're going to do 2 double crochets. So this is how you do an increase at every third stitch. So it's 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then 2 double crochets in 1 stitch. So you're just going to keep on doing this till the end of the row. After that, you're going to do 1 normal row of double crochet and 1 row of single crochet. Get your different color yarn or your stitch marker and use it to mark this row that we just did now, because we're going to be doing 9 more rows of this and you don't want to get confused later on. So basically you're going to do 9 more rows of alternating double crochet and single crochet. After you're done with your 9 rows, you're going to start your decrease row. You're going to decrease at every third stitch. So basically you do 1 normal double crochet and then another normal double crochet, and then in our third stitch you're going to go into the front loops of 2 stitches. You yarn and pass it under 2 loops, then yarn again and pass it under the remaining 2 loops. So that is how you do a decrease row: 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then decrease at the third stitch. So you're going to keep on decreasing like this till the end of the row. Then you do 1 row of single crochet. After this, you're going to do 2 alternating rows of normal double crochet and single crochet. That is, you do the first double crochet row, then single crochet row, then the second double crochet row and single crochet row. You're going to do another decrease after every third chain. After that, you're going to do 2 alternating rows of normal double crochet and single crochet. After the 2 alternating rows, you're going to do another decrease, which is also at the same third chain you did the last time. After that, you're going to do 2 alternating rows of normal double crochet and single crochet. That is, you do the first row of normal double crochet and single crochet, and then the second row of normal double crochet and single crochet. That's 2. You're then going to close this space by doing a slip stitch. When you're done, you do a slip knot and then cut the yarn and weave it under the stitch. So So this is what it looks like. Now that you're done with this area, you're going to go ahead and do the second area using the second color. This is what both of them look like. Now we're going to move on to making the hat. So you're going to make a slip knot and then you chain 4. You then go into the first chain that you made and do a slip knot. Then you're going to chain 4 again. You're going to do 4 double crochets in the center of the circle. And be careful not to confuse it with this other one up here. So it's in this one we're going to do the double crochets. Now you're going to do 2 treble crochets, and for a treble crochet you're always going to yarn over twice. And then you bring out the yarn from only 2 loops at a time. Now you're going to chain 4 again, and then you pull your hook through the center and do a slip stitch. You're going to chain 4 again to start working the other side of the hat. Now you're going to do 2 trebles and 4 double crochets in this same center. So this is what it should look like. Now you're going to go into this chain beside the first chain here. This is the first chain, so you're going to go into this one that is beside it. You're going to go under the V, and then you do a slip knot. So the first part of the hat is done. Now I'm going to be starting the second part. You pull on the rope behind and close the circle. Chain 4 and do a double crochet in the stitch of the chain. The next thing you're going to do is 2 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. So basically each stitch should contain 2 double crochets. For the next stitch, you're going to do 1 double crochet and then a treble crochet. Then you do 2 treble crochets in the next stitch. After that, you're going to do 3 treble crochets in the next stitch. You're going to do 1 double crochet under the V of the chain beside the first chain. So that is this chain here. You're going to chain 4. Now you're going to do a slip stitch into the center of the hat and chain another 4. And you want to make sure the slip stitch is very tight. Then you're going to do 1 double crochet in the chain that is beside the first real chain. That is this chain beside this first one here. Then you're going to do 3 trebles in the next stitch. That is, 1 stitch is going to have 3 trebles in it. After that, you're going to do 2 treble crochets in the next stitch. Then you're going to do 1 treble crochet and 1 double crochet in the next stitch. For the next 2 stitches, you're going to do 2 double crochets each. So basically, in 1 stitch you have 2 double crochets, and in the other stitch you have 2 double crochets also. At this point, you should have just 1 stitch left, and in that stitch you're going to do 1 double crochet and 1 treble crochet. Now you're going to do a slip knot on the chain beside the first chain. That is this one, and not this one, this one. So I'm just going under the V and doing the slip knot. And then you chain 1 and you're done with the hat. So you're going to pull on the yarn behind to tighten the circle, and then you're going to weave in the ends. So this is what it looks like after weaving in the ends. Now I'm just going to go ahead and make 3 more of these, 2 pinks and 1 more white. So this is what they look like, and they are so cute. So I'm just going to go ahead and sew the hat on the bunny ears like so. So you can put them wherever you want, but I just decided to put them by this end. So you're going to get your needle, and whatever color of hat you're sewing, that's the color of yarn you're going to put on your needle. So for the white hat, the yarn on my needle is going to be white, while for the pink hat, the yarn on the needle is going to be pink. So you're going to just put the short strand under the hat and then continue sewing. and you want to make sure you go under the pink that is directly under the white. So you're just going to keep on sewing it around like this, and this is the same thing you're going to do for the other ear too. So when you're done, you're going to just make a knot and hide the excess yarn inside the ears. So this is what they look like after sewing them down. To make the ears detachable, you're going to get 2 small buttons and sew them to the front part of the ears, that is on the part where this hat is. You're going to sew it at the top there. Then you're going to weave in the ends. You can put your ears at whatever height you want, but I'm going to put mine at the top of the hat. So you're just going to put it in between the stitches and it's not going to fall out. So you just put the other ear by the opposite side and the hat is done. If you guys do make this, please tag me on Instagram. I would love to see it. Bye. See you in my next video.